Sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. Now, with that being said, all the way from Livermore, California, ladies and gentlemen, it's the FB and Go Show!
What up, fuckos, and welcome to the FB and Goob Show. I'm FB.
And I'm the Goob.
Sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. How's the Goob?
Goob, I think, is really good. All sorts of crazy shit's going on. I'm waiting for all the 5 planets to line up.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, they're in view, but in California, we don't get sun. Ever.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no. So that's weird.
I believe it's I believe the planet has shifted in a small, tiny way, and now we are Washington, and Washington will someday be Canada. I don't know. I feel really...
I'm scared about the whole situation.
It's dismal.
It is.
The future. I mean, right now, it never stops raining.
All right. So, I mean, I'm waiting for the planets. What's up with you?
Myself, personally, baseball season has started for my son. So, and sadly enough, he's a Giant this year, and I just, I keep waiting. We were an A's, now we're a Giant. Maybe we'll be a Dodger someday. Maybe if the planets align in the correct way, maybe we'll be a Giant or a Dodger.
Let them enjoy it.
Right now we're a Giant, but this is the but, and this is the most important part of the whole deal. The but is we got our first hit. We spent a whole season last year. We made contact twice to where we were thrown out at first. We got walked, 5 or 6 times because he's got a small strike zone. But we got our first hit.
Love it.
I believe it's the best thing that ever happened. Or it's the best thing that happened this weekend. I don't know.
I'm psyched.
I don't know what to tell anybody. I believe.
Is the boy psyched?
I believe we have the first hit. Here we go. Actually, live. Not live, recorded. But for you. My son's first hit ever in minors on the FB and Goob Show. This is the actual reason I started our own podcast, so I can do this.
They call time.
So we have a shoe time.
There's always incidents.
There's always something going on. That's all I know.
All right.
I am lucky enough to be the person in the scorer's box controlling the video, the scoring board, and writing everything down. So,
well, the key here is the boy keeps his poise. He's not rattled by all the
shoe time,
the timeouts and shoe time. He's ready to roll.
Arms back up.
That's what I can tell.
That's a strike. That's a strike. He could have swung at that one, but he didn't.
He didn't like that one. It's fine.
It's fine. It is fine. As you will see, the next pitch is well, it's a tad bit on the outside there. We're not swinging at that. There's no way in hell.
For our older viewers, tried for the corner and missed.
Missed. He's not getting that. He's not. The boy's not swinging at it either.
He was not biting.
Not biting.
Not biting on that.
You got to put that over the plate. And it's outside too. Not even looking at it. He just looked at the ump like, that better be a ball, bitch. That better be a ball. Here we go. A moment recorded in history.
Solid contact. Everyone's on the move.
Safe, as you will hear his father say in the background. Yes, so for me, this was a whole year of baseball last year.
Nice week.
And then our first at bat and our second season in minors got our first hit.
I'm loving it.
The monkey is off the back on the first at bat. The monkey has jumped off the back. It has gone somewhere else. And now we can move forward. We don't have to care about this. I didn't get a hit. We went to the batting cages all summer. Both
Everyone's excited.
Him and I and his mother and him, everybody took him to the batting cages. We got our first hit on our first at bat. Success all the way around.
So what you're saying is nothing fucked up happened. It was a good experience for everyone. We're all ready.
This week,
Baseball time. I almost smell it.
you can almost smell it. It's on
You
its
can
way.
almost smell it.
We will tell you it's on its way. We will show you fabulous pictures. And we will let you know that we are going to talk about it soon enough. Just not yet. But we will let you know it's on its way. No, nothing. As a weekend goes for me, nothing fucked up. Do you have anything that could be fucked up? You can't. We have first hit weekend.
It is. Like, I can smell baseball in the air. There's all sorts of good things. March Madness. But honestly, yeah, I heard about this wedding that was performed by a cocaine bear. The same one from the movies.
Are you leading me into our fucked up thing of the week?
I'm like right there.
You're there. This is it. This is the
I'm
moment.
already in.
And so a cocaine bear
is officiating a wedding.
Is now officiating a wedding.
Right. In Kentucky.
In the great state.
The great state.
Of Kentucky. Now, I know I'm wearing a Kentucky shirt. But not because of the cocaine bear. I'm wearing it because of the wine drinking that will be happening later.
That's like a teaser.
It is a teaser.
Stay around if you want to see.
Stay around if you want to see
Kentucky
wine drinking, if that's what you're interested in.
Yeah, I was.
So now you're telling me in the great state of Kentucky, a cocaine bear is marrying people.
I'm saying it's not illegal. I'm saying there was a couple, and they were married by a cocaine bear. Because in the state of Kentucky, if you believe the officiant is the official, then it's binding. So if I believed like Elf on the Shelf was marrying me, then that'd be cool. They would say, yeah. In Kentucky, they'd be like, yeah. The Elf on the Shelf said you're married, so you're married.
So you and I could move to Kentucky. We could claim residency in the state of
The great
Kentucky.
state of Kentucky.
The great state of Kentucky.
All right.
And then we could have a cow that we truly believed was capable of,
Very official.
of officiating
Very official. This
our wedding. And the state of Kentucky would legally think that was a binding wedding.
They really would, except for there's one tiny part that we're missing. The state of Kentucky won't let us have sex with each other. Which is kind of weird, right?
Won't let you and I have sex with each other?
If we got married.
How about the two lesbians that had the bear marry them?
The bear? No. Amanda and Alexandra officially have never had sex, and they will never. And they're cool with that. But a stuffed bear did marry him.
Wait. A cocaine bear or a stuffed bear? A stuffed cocaine bear.
Well, did you think there's actually a cocaine bear running around marrying people? No, there was not.
But
no, they will allow a stuffed bear to perform said marriage.
The state of Kentucky will allow a stuffed bear to, and they will consider it a legal binding agreement.
As long as you believe.
And you can, and with the, and then the state of Kentucky, you can file state taxes married.
You know what? I'm gonna send that to our lawyer bear. Where's lawyer bear at?
We should make Bill a lawyer.
Over here. Possible.
Bill could be a lawyer.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Bill the lawyer. He could figure out all our legal bindings and legal disagreements.
He could.
So, and these two are officially married today?
I'll be honest.
Have they consummated the marriage?
They are. Amanda and Alexandra
Are married.
They're married.
And but if they do consummate the marriage, you're telling me that the marriage is non-binding after that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, according to the cocaine bear and all his cocaine friends, then they are married. And yeah, I didn't miss your point right there.
I'm just wondering what's really.
Sorry about that.
I wonder what's going on here in the state of Kentucky. Nope, that's fine.
No, I like it. All right.
Public service announcement: if you want to get married, just move to Kentucky.
Easy peasy, bro.
Easy peasy. I mean, you can just get a stuffed animal to marry you.
Yeah. As long as you believe that stuffed animal believes that you want to be married, you're fine.
I can't believe there's not more like younger children in Kentucky just married by the state of Kentucky.
Oh no, they're already 18.
Oh.
It's a weird rule.
How many 10-year-olds are actually married?
18.
18. 18. That's it. That's
Weird.
18. God damn it, don't say that 10-year-old thing again. All right, 18 it is. You know what's madness? Not the fact that there's a lot of 10-year-olds married in Kentucky, but the fact that there's madness.
Oh, March Madness. And it's been crazy.
You thought I was talking about Kentucky marriages. That's pretty mad.
We were hoping there would be Kentucky in here, but there's not. Honestly, it's March Madness. We're down to the Sweet 16.
There's not North Carolina either.
All right. Let's be honest. Like, we're talking...
It's not Kansas.
We're already at the Final Four.
It's
Everyone
not
knows
Duke.
that.
There's not anybody.
There's no one here.
There's no one here.
But the games were epic.
Hello, is this thing on? There's no one there.
Can we just talk about Noel for a second?
Sick.
Just because I was right for that. Noel he became a star.
You were right for predicting him to be one of the 4 stars of the March Madness tournament.
I just want to... he was a stud. Kansas State was awesome. They did everything they needed to do. But when he looked to the sideline and fake yelled at his coach and then threw the alley-oop
To the dude.
blindsided,
Yeah, it was sick.
or with no look, with, 50 seconds left in the game? Like, this kid, if he's not already a coach, I mean,
No,
it was unbelievable.
no, he's had to use everything else other than size to become a great NBA player. Or a possible prospect into the NBA.
It was. And that Thursday, besides that game, the Gonzaga-UCLA game
Was an awesome game.
And then it came down to that crazy play where we're going to set up this guy for a 38-foot three-pointer.
Like he just shot it up. Good game. I was like, oh shit, that's Aaron Rodgers throwing a Hail Mary pass against the Detroit Lions. It's like up, balls up, and up. That's game. Game's over. Holy
That
shit,
was
the
it.
game's over. I mean, that was it. The guy got the ball set up, and he just dunked it right into the fucking...
Yeah.
It wasn't a swish. It was a shadunk.
10 years ago, we never even thought about setting up a guy for a 38-footer. I'll set him up for a clean 38-foot jump shot.
UCLA had no answer to what happened after that. They tried to run the ball up the court, but got it taken away from them, basically. They were just like, what the fuck just happened to us?
Right. So, an amazing start to the second weekend.
To the second, yes, I agree. Amazing start to the second weekend. So amazing that I can't even talk about the Final Four.
Yeah, almost missed it, to be honest.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean, we could basically skip it. I mean, Houston and Alabama lost, and that was like the most boring part of the weekend.
Well, that was the most boring part.
Two number 1 seeds got beat, and that was boring.
I want to apologize to everybody in the world who ever watched this show for me saying last week that it's probably just going to go back to normal and all the cream will rise to the top and it'll be all the better seeds. We'll just move on. I was wrong.
FB, you're wrong.
I wasn't even close. I wasn't even close. Like, everybody got knocked out but UConn, who just ran over everybody so far.
Stupid Jay Billis got that right.
Yeah, right. Well, Jay Billis, I think he played for UConn or gets money. Maybe UConn.
We got to at him. So
at
we get some
Jay Billis and
right. Look, we got to
I
grab
know
on
it.
at Jay Billis while we can right now.
I just keep calling UConn to win. So,
Yeah.
Listen, I this week taught me a lot. This week taught me that it's might start to become a rare sight to see a top recruiting team be in the Final Four or the Elite Eight or the Sweet 16.
I'm loving it, man. Right?
To me it's
Imagine Kansas and Carolina and Duke worrying about making it into the Sweet 16.
I think Kentucky is completely shocked if they ever see a Sweet 16 again, since they take 5 or 8 McDonald's All-American players every year. And I don't, and all the players sitting on the bench for Kentucky are going to just keep going to Princeton or FAU or,
Pretty wild, right?
That's crazy.
Nah.
Kentucky needs a new game plan, just to throw that out there.
The whole thing's going to be new. Like, honestly.
I believe it's all going to be new.
So let's just jump to the Final Four. Like, honestly, we have, 2 5s, a 4, and a 9 seed?
2 5s, a 4, and a 9. We got UConn at 4, San Diego and Texas at 5, and FAU at 9.
Man, the greatest matchup ever. FAU against San Diego State.
I believe that is literally. I believe that's the first time that those two teams would ever have thought they would have been in the Final Four, and they would have ever thought that their competition would be somebody else who actually shouldn't fucking be here either. So it's like either one. It's not like they're beating. It's not like San Diego State's taking on Kansas. It's not like FAU was taking on Duke to win. They're actually looking at an opponent they might have a chance at beating to go to the championship game.
And when you look at it,
it's
when you look at it, the guys that are in the Final Four, they have beat the number 1 seeds. Houston, they're the number 1 seed. They got beat. So now,
right in the last, yeah.
So you got to beat the best to get there. And these 5 seeds are doing it. These 5 and 4 seeds. Well, UConn, I don't know why.
Are these 5 and 4 seeds transfer teams? Did they get transfer players?
Not a lot of them, no. Absolutely not.
Are they just junior, senior-led teams or sophomore, junior teams?
Miami for sure.
Miami for sure, because they've got...
Isaiah Wong's been there forever.
Yeah, right. They're athletic and their rebounding is... They're going to be tough for UConn, even though UConn has just destroyed every single fucking team.
All right, so it's going to be interesting. Let's get to it, though.
I would like to personally ruin it for 2 teams, because I have not made one... nothing I've done has won or been any sensible thing. I kept trying to just be honest. So I got FAU and UConn in the final game. Just so those 2 teams do not make it.
Well, that's not going to happen then, yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Because everything I've said has been completely wrong. So
yeah, well,
before we get there, I would like to ruin 2 teams' chances, FAU and UConn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm picking those 2 teams for the final game because I think that's who should win. Because from what I've watched, in the whole thing, and I've watched almost every game, I thought FAU and UConn have been 2 of the dominating teams in the whole thing.
UConn's been the most dominant.
Well, they've been the most dominating team.
By far.
I thought FAU, the play they've played has been good. Miami looked really good too, but they'd have to beat UConn. So see, if we had Miami up here in the top, I would go Miami, UConn in the final, but we don't have Miami and UConn. We have UConn going against Miami.
Can I ask you one question? At the end of the FAU Kansas State game, this was Noel versus the upstarts. And it came down to it. Noel passed the ball off with 2 seconds left.
It was the stupidest thing he's ever done.
And he's going to regret that pass for the rest of his life. Like, he could have shot it from half court, and that would have been a better shot than giving anyone else a shot. So I just want to say, Noel, we feel you, dog. Hashtag, I feel you, Noel. You were the best player in the tournament.
He probably could have shot.
He was the best player in the tournament until...
He probably could have thrown it up, and he probably would have had a better shot at just a basket than the pass to nothing.
And we've got
his assists were much better when they were inside and somebody was just slamming it or laying it up or...
For sure.
Yeah, so I agree.
All right, so you got picks. FAU versus San Diego State. Who you got?
I'm gonna ride FAU.
Right? It's defense and rebounding versus defense and rebounding. Which is a tough call.
I'm gonna ride FAU.
FAU is rolling the Owls.
Woo! I'm just riding it. I thought I'm just going now. I don't care anymore.
No, it's a rough one. It's hard to tell. I think FAU has more depth. San Diego State is just huge. They're monsters. They're beasts. They spend their night in the weight room. Wake up and go to the weight room.
I believe FAU's speech at the beginning of the game and halftime will be way better than San Diego State's speech.
All right, fine. And then Miami, UConn? Whoever we take will win the other way.
Well, whoever we take in this game wins it all.
Right, so UConn's obvious choice.
Yes.
Easy choice.
I already said FAU UConn. I already had that's my final four, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to ruin their chances because I wanted to be the guy that had no clue what was going on this whole time.
All right, and since the final will be Monday right before our show on Tuesday, do you have FAU or UConn?
Dude, this is the craziest year of madness I've ever seen. I'm just like, who won? Who won? Who won? It's been the biggest upsets. We haven't had one since 2017 or whatever it was. 16 versus 1. Then we had 16 versus 1, 15 versus 2s. We had madness all over the place. I'm going to say for the first time in history, FAU wins.
I love it. Let's do it. Let's go Owls.
Let's go Owls. Let's put Owls. You know what? Let's go Owls. Who? Next week will just be all Owls. Why not? I mean, you know who's going to win? UConn, because once we got to this point, UConn was going to win. But I really want to vote for, as crazy as this year has been, it's too easy to just vote for FAU.
The easy stuff's not going to work. So it's going to be whoever has the least chance is going to win.
FAU.
There we go.
And if it's a San Diego State Miami championship, go Southern United States of America. That's all I have to say.
Shout outs to some of our fans. Let's say Kelly. She's a San Diego State fan, alumni, and also let's see here, Brian. Our guy Brian has a kid that's a FAU alumni.
Oh, that's right. Well, FAU San Diego State. This is a big. Those two should have like an oil mud wrestling match.
It's a good time tavern party, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right,
good luck, Brian.
Well, let's go to the next basketball. What do you think?
I'm ready. I'm more excited about that because we broke that losing streak. So I'm really excited to see the. Actually, this is where the Knicks are in 5th.
NBA, the Knicks are in 5th.
The Knicks are in 5th. I've decided it. I don't think we're gonna leapfrog Cleveland anymore. 2 weeks ago I had great hopes because I thought we were close. We were 3-4.
That's right. You got to figure out a way to beat Cleveland now.
Yeah. So now we got to figure out a way to beat Cleveland.
All right.
That's it. So our focus should be on Cleveland now. We got 3-game lead on 6th, and we are not going to catch 4th.
Yeah, the East seems just about the same that it used to be.
It's the same as it used to be, but there is some interesting. I know the Knicks are where they're supposed to be, and the Bucks and the Celtics, they're still fighting for first place. That's still 2.5 games. That's still a fight.
Possible.
The Cavs and the 76ers, that's 1 game now for 3rd and 4th. We could be playing the 76ers and not the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Because the Cavaliers could pass the 76ers. Next week when we talk again, we could be talking about the Knicks.
That's not happening.
I'm just saying. So there's still a lot of interest there. The Nets and the Heat in 6th and 7th, they're tied.
They just keep beating each other. It's just like a weird triangle.
They're tied.
Yeah.
The Hawks and the Raptors are 8th and 9th. They're tied. And they're 1 game behind the 6th and the 7th team. This 4 teams right here could all be different next week.
Yeah.
And
this is like the pause week.
There's
like,
only one.
Everything's going to be insane.
This next week, if NBA, this next week, there could be a lot of 6, 7, 8, 9. Every week could be changing
we
positions.
We can say anything this week, but
nothing matters.
Yeah, we're not going to find out.
I don't know. The East at the top is interesting. These 4 teams are still battling for these 4 positions, I think. Not 1 and 2 are battling for each other, 1 and 2, and 3 or 4 are battling for 3 and 4. And I think the Knicks are just sitting in 5th place, and I think if they just win 2 or 3 games, they're just going to be in 5th place, and we're just playing whoever is 4th place.
Yeah.
The only strong team is the Pistons. The Pistons are strongly in last place. They've got like a 5 or 6 game lead on last place. That belongs to them. That is their fucking position.
Right, and I wish it was like back in the old days when we had actually an advantage over the other 2 teams.
Right, you
the Spurs and the Houston Rockets.
You both get 12.6% of the draft lottery, right?
So we just get to suck just like the other.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can suck all you want now. You suck the most.
We do.
You guys can throw up 3-pointers on every shot now.
Jaden Ivey did that with 32 points the other day.
That's rookie strong.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Cunningham's sitting there getting ready to be dominant.
Right?
You got Wiseman.
Who knows? Duran's better than him.
Jesus Christ.
Guys. Forget about it.
Wembanyama shows up to the team. Wembanyama shows up, and this is over.
Oh, it's over. Forget about it, dog.
It's over. So no, the East has a lot to offer still. I mean, I know I'm just saying the Knicks are sitting where they're sitting, but we don't know who we're gonna play because we don't know between Cleveland and we don't know between Donovan Mitchell looks exciting. Embiid's got a calf injury. Harden's just coming back from an Achilles thing, and who knows how the fuck that's going to be. An Achilles thing? Jesus Christ, the guy runs around on his feet all the time. Oh, he's jumps and...
Come to think about it, you guys are like the healthiest team in the East.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at it.
So, it could be frightening.
Nah.
We're not so...
If only could guard good players. That's your downfall.
And if Mitchell Robinson didn't actually suck.
I've been playing NBA 2K. You guys can't guard anybody.
Damn, that's
terrible. You guys in the Mavericks are
and
the
Thibodeau's
worst
a defensive guy, so it's kind of crazy. You think Tibbs would have some defensive going out there.
Well, that's why he slows it down, because they don't want him to play defense.
Smart man. You just slow it down. We'll just keep the ball in our hand and then get them all irritated, and they got to run down the court. And...
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, I think the East has got a lot of excitement. We got 1 week left, 10 days left of this shit. So it's on for the next 10 days.
It is.
So West is still in the same crazy position.
Warriors, man, it's so crazy.
Warriors are 5th now, 6th now. What happened tonight? They were in 7th or 8th, and now they're 4th or 5th now.
We're back in 6th.
We're back in 6th.
The Warriors had a crazy week. They won a crucial road game against Dallas. Huge. They beat Luka bitch. They complained.
No, it's perfect. Knicks are taking that draft pick, you guys. Get him in the lottery. Oh, we got the 3rd pick. Holy shit.
Right, so Warriors win that game. That was huge. Then we come back home, and we beat the Sixers. Huge. And then we lose one to Minnesota, which, tiebreakers and whatnot. Minnesota now has a tiebreaker on the Warriors.
No.
So if we tie them, no bueno.
No
Same thing happened with the Pelicans, though. Tiebreaker all depended on tonight's game. And the Warriors won because of, Golden State's awesomeness.
3-point shooting.
Which we'll talk about.
So, yeah.
So Warriors look good. We're still in the 6th seed. Everything else just keeps flying around. Hot teams. Minnesota, New Orleans. They're on the rise. Cold teams. Utah, Dallas. They're out right now. Dallas is out right now.
Dallas, just keep going and rolling with what you're doing. I'm so excited that this is the year we decided to get your 1st-round draft pick.
That's what we want.
Man, dude, could you imagine the Knicks fucking getting in the lottery and getting Wembanyama? That'd be the funniest thing ever in the history of the world.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
I mean, for you.
For me.
Stuff.
Be sick for me.
Yeah.
It would be shitty for you. Because you guys just pissed away a whole year trying to get this guy, and then we get him in some stupid New York lottery thing.
New York? No, that's not going to happen. You guys have the worst luck ever.
No, but the Mavericks, they get the pick, and then we get the Mavericks.
Right. Oh, so you're saying you lose a little of the bad luck because of someone else's pick?
Uh-huh.
All right.
All
right. Fair enough.
Just saying.
Fair enough.
Look, Grizzlies, no problem. The Nuggets, no problem. Kings look good.
We saw Joker beat the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Denver versus Milwaukee. That was a pretty big game.
I believe that could be a big game if it's deciding the championship.
Right. So obviously Joker's not losing at home. So that was fun.
I think if you gave me Bucks versus Nuggets in 7, I'd give you Nuggets in the 7. Yeah, I would. I think I would. I think they would beat down the Bucks. I think Jokic would give them 7 really hard games to deal with.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a lot of health. We'll see. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah, I guess it'll be there soon enough. We'll see who makes it to the playoffs because the playoffs are so rough.
Yeah,
we'll see who can get through it. So
we're almost there. Do you want to make fun of Ben Simmons? I kind of do.
I'd like to make fun of Ben Simmons. I'd like to make fun of anybody that was on the Nets at one point in time.
Man, that whole thing, that whole situation
Crumbled.
crumbled.
Ben's gone, right?
And somehow, yeah, Ben Simmons is gone. He's not playing anymore.
Not playing anymore, right?
Kyrie's gone. He's ruining Dallas's organization.
But Ben Simmons is just gone because Ben Simmons is a bum, right?
It's hard to tell, but yeah.
It's hard to tell.
I'm pretty sure he just sucks.
Bum, back injury, sucks. Didn't care about a college education.
No, never cares about his team. Like, his team is, like, right there with Miami Heat and the Knicks. Like,
Yeah.
they can make the playoffs. Why wouldn't he want to try and help, I think?
Well, Ben's just looking for better opportunities. You know, he's trying to live his best life. He's looking for better opportunities. They're out there. It's not so much the Nets. It's probably it's something.
I was hoping it was something better than something.
Ben, you'll find it.
Yes.
You really will.
Right. Salvation Army.
Salvation Army, volunteering.
Maybe model. Salvation Army model for tall and big and not so cool.
So he's modeling the
Free stuff.
Donated clothes?
Yeah. I think that's like right up his alley.
That's a whole new category of modeling, actually. I hope somebody looks into that, modeling the Salvation Army clothes.
Yeah.
I thought that was like, who's that rapper that just shops at a thrift store?
Nice. Macklemore.
Macklemore. I thought that he was the thrift store model. Yeah, pretty. That's the best I can.
You know what? If you compare an NBA guy to Macklemore, they're not going to be happy. So I like it.
All right.
Very nice.
Ben Simmons, I'm comparing you to Macklemore.
Phew.
And you are now the model for thrift store clothes.
Yeah.
Football. Oh, wait a minute. Top three. You got me a top three this month?
I do.
You
I
got
do.
a top three?
All right. So we have to have a coin flip for number 3.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, bottle cap flip.
Bottle cap flip.
Okay, inside the bottle cap is tails, and the name on the bottle cap is heads. What are we flipping?
Sponsored by the Good Time Tire.
Of Livermore, California.
And Angry Orchard, which I lost your hat. Sorry.
And long drink.
Long drink.
Finland's drink since 1952.
And Gatorade.
And Samuel Smith's pear
Totally. Mostly that.
cider. All right, ready? What are we flipping for again?
It's a good question. Just flip it.
Heads.
All right. Jets.
For the top 3 in basketball? All right, what place did the Jets get in that?
All right. So when heads and tails go, that means number 3 spot of performance of the week goes to Quickly.
Quickly?
Yeah.
Emmanuel Quickly of the Knicks?
Emmanuel Quickly of the Knicks.
I knew he was the guy I wanted to fucking have.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? He got us out of that when I said we broke that 3-game slump. It was Emmanuel Quickly that broke that 3-game slump.
It was huge.
40 points
I
against
wanted to
Houston.
get you talking about the Knicks.
God damn it.
And
Thank you, Emmanuel Quickly.
Right.
Thank you for helping us there. Julius Randle's beating the shit out of everybody and being pissed off and being an asshole, and you showed up and got us a win.
Right? 3 technicals in 3 games? Come on, Julius.
Julius, what are you doing, bro? Are you losing your mind?
So the Knicks guys are losing their minds.
Yeah, since we're not getting 4th place anymore, we're getting 5th place since y'all decided to lose your fucking minds. So,
all right, so
just
Isaiah
keep
Quickly.
5th place. Just keep 5th place.
Number 3, Isaiah Quickly.
Isaiah.
Also number 3, tied just tonight at the latest. We were just watching the Warriors game. Let's be honest. Warriors put it up. Steph Curry, 38, 8 and 8, carried us to a win over Brandon Ingram and the very angry New Orleans Pelicans. I don't know if you watched the game, but the Pelicans and Draymond Green just all over each other, battering and battering and battering. It's very interesting. I'll be honest. No Zion. Brandon Ingram's all good, but Brandon Ingram and Draymond, somehow if we could get them into a playoff series, I think that'd be very interesting. Anyway, so that would be my two number 3 guys of the week.
Okay.
We have a few other people that I wanted to kind of like give a shout out to. I mean, Jokic again threw up like 3 triple doubles this week. Let's see.
What he does, man.
Jaren Jackson dominating people as a Memphis Grizzly.
Yes. They won 7 in a row, man. Jeez, they are just...
No, they're insane. But there was a couple performances that I really wanted to talk about. And number 2 was Sacramento's own Huerta. Huerta. I like to call him Huerta, but his name's Herter. Anyway, the Suns beat the Jazz and the Suns. And Herter put up 29 a game. No turnovers. Solid.
That's good.
And that was huge for Sacramento.
That's
keeping their little spot.
Dude, I told you the top 3 in that. I think the top 3 in the West, they're set. I don't think the Kings have any worries. They just have to start preparing for the playoffs.
That's true.
At number 3. I don't know if they can catch the Grizzlies because they're just not stopping. And Nuggets are 6 or 7 games ahead of them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, well, you're asking the Nuggets to not lose a game again. You know what I mean? So, but no, good for him. They need to have top performers start to show up right now for the Kings. And if Huerta wants to see if he wants to be a top performer, that this is the time to start. So, and who's number 1?
Number 1, I just canceled. It was Brandon Ingram because he had his first triple-double ever as a member of any NBA team but the Pelicans.
Okay.
But then he got in a fight with Draymond tonight, and he did not win the game.
Well, so
Draymond's in his head, and he was number 1. First triple-double ever. He's been throwing up like 30, 35 rebounds. No Zion, no problem. And that's what Ingram's been saying, but...
So he didn't get number 1?
He didn't, because he lost today. The Warriors beat him.
Oh. Are you going to give somebody else number 1?
So suck it, Brandon Ingram.
So we only
Hashtag suck it.
So we only have 2 top performers?
That's true.
Brandon Ingram blew it?
Yep.
Damn you, Brandon Ingram. You ruined the whole damn segment. Son of a bitch.
I know. It's really...
That is horrible, Brandon Ingram.
We'll get another number 1 next week. Maybe 2 number 1s next week.
I hope it's a Nick.
I do not.
You do not. No?
Nope. You want to go to football?
I do want to go to football.
Niners look good. That's all I got to say.
Listen, no news on the home front in Green Bay. We do know that Brian Gutekunst said we desperately don't need the first round draft pick. I believe you'll see that with the Jets now securing 2 second round draft picks this year. Gutekunst. This could be a 2 seconds for Aaron Rodgers. Maybe 2 seconds this year and next year second. How's that sound? I wanted the conditional to just move. I wanted the conditionals that, like if they go to the playoffs or they go to the Super Bowl, seconds become 1s and 5s become 1s and 4s become 1s. And
I'm just happy, like, the more that this drags out, the happier I am because you get nothing for Aaron Rodgers.
We're starting to get nothing for Aaron Rodgers.
You're going to get nothing. And I love it.
I really wanted something for him, and I'm going to just live on the fact that we didn't get shit for him. And all those people that wanted shit for him should have taken that Denver trade and seen what Jordan Love could do with a bunch of rookie receivers, since that's why we drafted them, was for I believe we drafted the guys that could play for another 12 or 13 years for Jordan Love and not for Aaron Rodgers.